Hello everyone, welcome to episode 6 on the Hermitcraft server. Today we are going to work on arguably the most important part of a Minecraft base. And no, it's not the door, it's not the floor. No, it's also not a foundation that actually attaches to the ground. No, I actually think arguably the most important part of a Minecraft base is a storage room. You see, at the moment on the server, I have storage here, and I have storage here. And here, I have storage here. Oh gosh. I have storage in the tavern. Yep. Even in the decorative barrels. Nothing is sacred. Oh, hello. Can you not block the path? Of course, I'm still living in the bridge, so I also have storage here. Oh my gosh, why am I like this? Luckily for me, this Minecraft mega build is, well, mega. So there should be lots of room for a storage room. I just have to decide where I'm putting it. As you can see, I've currently designated this the farming area. I don't have anything over in that wing over there. And in this wing, so far, it's been my temporary storage. But if I'm being honest, I think I want my storage to actually be in the middle, which happens to be the one place I didn't put a floor down. Luckily for me, I have a lot of stone and a lot of patience. I should be able to get this filled in. The stone is likely a temporary color, but the placement of the stone is hopefully not. And it was about this point in the server, while I was right on the cusp of being productive, that the server updated to the new Minecraft update, Mounts of Mayhem. This update has the spear and the nautilus, among, I think, a few other things. So obviously, we had to go try it out. New weapon alert, everyone. Oh my gosh. Oh, we are going to have so much fun with this thing. And after a little bit of enchanting, lunge 3, the new enchant. Look at this. Woohoo! That is so fun. Oh my gosh. The really cool thing about the spear is it actually does damage based on your velocity. I don't know exactly how it's all calculated, but it's really cool. And do you know what the easiest way to get velocity is? Yep, flying. We officially need wings, and I know just the person. Hey, X, I need wings.
Oh, hey, Gem. Fancy seeing you here. You need wings?
I need wings, please.
Oh, let me hook you up. I have some wings for you. Look, they're already enchanted.
Aw, you're the
Isn't that
best.
amazing?
Thank
and
you.
They're free.
I also happen to already have fireworks. Thanks, X.
Brilliant.
We can fly! Oh, look at my base from the sky. It's so weird being able to fly again after being without wings for so long. This is so cool. I know it's only episode 6 at the moment, but I actually have spent a lot of hours on this server. If we look at statistics and time played, I played over 150, I think 160 hours in game before I got an Elytra. So I feel pretty good about that. I waited a fair amount of time, I think. And shout out to Exuma for enabling what you are about to see in this montage. Spears are awesome.
Dude, that scares me.
Oh. Whoa!
Oh no!
Oh, there's no whimsy in my heart.
Hot guy.
Oh, welcome.
That one was just mean. After testing out how the spears work for a little while, Grian had the bright idea of fighting a wither. So, where are you gonna spawn it?
In Scar's base.
That makes sense.
Okay, so can I ask why we're spawning it here first, just for reasons?
Good
For the
question.
chickens
Good
and the danger.
questions.
Is it going to attack the chickens?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll turn them into wither skelly Scar.
Oh,
Sorry,
thank
wither
you. I can
flowers.
get rid of these chickens once and for
Oh
all.
my
Oh god!
Chicken
Going on.
Wait, was that a bad idea? Why'd everything get pink?
All right.
Oh!
On this thing.
Where is he going? Oh, that was a hit.
Oh no.
Oh, he's moving so fast.
Guys, we have to get it!
So fast.
This is way harder than I thought it would be. It's going so high!
I can't hit it.
Ah!
Got the star.
Good. We were fighting that at Y800.
Okay, well, you went way up
It
there.
went so far up. It's incredible.
You
Got the
just
star,
chased you the
guys.
whole way.
I got it. Whew.
Nice.
Man.
Did it do damage
That's a
down
special
here?
star. You got to name that
Oh,
one.
it did. I see blocks here.
Oh, yep. There's probably some collateral damage throughout the server. I'm guessing.
Yeah, yeah.
Some
It,
mountains
I mean,
probably
it
got
was
hit.
at Y800, so we couldn't see.
Yeah. Yeah. It was tough to hit with the spear, though, man.
Did you guys notice that everything went red when the wither approached?
Yeah.
Yeah, like it
Yep.
turned the server a different color.
Yep.
Yeah,
Did
it was
it?
like Gem's hair. It was like,
Yeah, it was super pink.
wow. Okay, well that
Okay,
didn't
so
turn out
the
too
issue
bad.
there was obviously that when you fly, it then flies up to try and be above you, and then you end up going above.
We were so high. And now with a little bit of fun and whimsy out of the way, and an elytra acquired, thank you, Exuma Void, we can now be a lot more efficient at how we do things. And one of the things we need to do is make a shop. I was gonna build like a little temporary blackstone shop along the path here, and I literally laid down the shulkers. I laid down the shulkers to start to record. And, and I've sold out of 2 shulkers. Oh my gosh. What? Okay. I think I gotta fix the gold farm a little bit and AFK that, and oh my goodness, there's so much to do. I have 1 more turtle egg, so I'm just gonna do 1 more quick layer on this farm, just instead of this last layer.
Lately, I have been enjoying a side of Minecraft that I didn't know that I could enjoy. This gold and bartering farm is a far more technical build than I've ever done. And I'm actually really glad that we decided to take this on. As you know, this is a farm built by me and Grian with help consulting from Etho. And by the way, we've come up with a great name for our group.
Big G Industries and our consultant Etho.
Yeah. Our names together spell egg.
Egg. The birth of bad ideas.
Might
Your
actually
motto.
be genius. Hatching horrible ideas. A shell company.
A shell.
So yeah, with this, the Egg Company's gold and bartering farm is officially expanded to layers. And with that, it should be efficient enough to get what I need in blocks, what Grian needs in blocks, and hopefully stock a shop as well eventually. I don't know. The only thing I know is that it's genuinely a pretty efficient farm now for how poorly it's built. Yeah, okay, I'll be the first to admit, I may have done basically everything so far except build a storage room. Which is crazy because I want to build this storage room so badly. I'm so excited to start on the interior of this build with you. As you can see, I've already started on a couple of the staircases. Kind of traversing this mega base is gonna be one of the hardest parts. It's gonna be a lot of spiral staircases. It's a big build, so it's a lot of floors. It's a lot of places you could go. Oh, we had a Christmas gift exchange with the Hermits, by the way, and this is the one that I got. Isn't this great? We got a netherite upgrade template. This is the episode where I am literally just being given everything between an elytra and that netherite template. I mean, I don't have to leave my build. I could just, well, I could focus on building, I guess, and all the upgrades will just come to me. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing. Anyways, with the gold and bartering farm improved, as you can see, we have a lot of blocks coming in and nowhere to really put them. So, Impulse has thankfully given me a whole bunch of bamboo wood here, and we can use this to make some chests. I've also been using this wing of the base to grow a bunch of wood, and mangrove wood is one of the very important blocks that we need. Stone cutter, thank you. My approach to this mega build is going to be a little bit strange. Figuring out exactly where I should start a mega base in order to properly convey my idea to you guys is always a little bit tricky. I'm going to be building this mega base today, starting from the inside. Because a storage room is so important to my completion of this base, we're gonna build an interior room before we have any exterior walls. And that's gonna look a little bit strange, okay? So you're really gonna have to trust the process here. This is an interior wall. From the outside, you will not be able to see this. It's like essentially wallpaper, I guess, sort of. I actually kind of love doing bases that are this large because of this. You can get your double thick walls and you can have different colored interiors on each room. I think my storage room is going to go right here. So I'm gonna start us off in the way that all storage rooms sort of start, by just laying down some chests. I don't know. This is the entrance right here. I've sort of marked it. This is what's facing spawn. It's facing my bridge, Mumbo's birds right there. So everybody kind of coming from the shopping district, coming this way, will see the front door of my base right here. And I want to have my storage room basically really close to that, as close as possible, because this is such an important area for a builder. This is where I do all my best thinking, in my storage room, staring at my blocks. Now, in typical storage room fashion, I'm going to have, I think, spruce logs kind of separating all of the chests. We'll do 5 chests in the middle, 7 chests on the end, and then a pillar marking each end like so. I'm not going to bring them any closer to this wall here because although I have diorite marking it right now, this is going to be the entrance to a tower, which is a spiral staircase. So it's important that I keep kind of the flow of traffic open. Now, how many chests does a person need for a mega build storage room? I don't know the answer to that. Thankfully, one of my reasons for building this storage room here like this is that there's tons of room to expand. It may not look like it yet because I don't have the exterior on, but this wall doesn't have to be here. So if we ever want to add an item filter system, redstone, or even just more chests back this way, we totally can because we have so much room for activities in this base. I'm so serious. We could be very flexible. And I think at least for a start, probably 3 high with chests is honestly... Is that enough chests? I feel like that's enough chests. Now, let me set the scene of this epic storage room for you. Pillars. Very big pillars. This is what the base needs. And this is going to give kind of a good idea of the scale, although I want you to keep in mind these are interior pillars. No part of these pillars is going to be touching any part of the exterior. These are just going to kind of mark out and add kind of some structural support to the interior walls here. Yeah, I'll admit the inside out building's a little weird, especially from this view, but hey, pillars! Good pillars. Okay, is my idea working? Are you able to see the verticality of this storage room properly? I feel like, I mean, it helps. It has to help, right? It's super tall. This is also taking an immense amount of deep slate to do. This is insane. These serve absolutely no function other than looking vaguely structurally sound. They're literally not even touching the walls. They're just making a very grand space. And I actually do think it's going well, so I'm gonna carry on. To give these new pillars just a little bit more purpose, we can go ahead and wrap around a flooring coming from the front door all the way around each of these pillars. This should hopefully do a better job of establishing another horizontal line. Yeah, that instantly makes way more sense. Netherrack does just sort of look like a cool wallpaper texture. I don't know. I like it. Okay, against all odds, this actually does look like an interior. Now, I will warn you, I've made the exterior about 40% uglier. That's okay though, because there is going to be an exterior that goes all around this and you're not even gonna be bothered by it in a few episodes. For now, what I am bothered by is the floor. I mean, I know I just did the stone this episode, but we can't let it just be stone. I think I'm gonna go dark oak. I really like the contrast, and since I'm doing spruce pillars, we shouldn't do spruce. We should do something a little bit more contrasty than that, and yeah, this will work. We can maybe even carry in the diorite in the center here. The broad guidelines of the interior are definitely now in place. I feel like we should all be on the same page with
sort of generally how this flows. But I do want to detail things a little bit more, and I actually think we can probably use shelf blocks for this as like a crown molding along the top. Actually also gonna need a place for like just general crafting stuff in this storage room. I don't know exactly where that's going to be in the long term, but for now we can plop a couple of our functional bits there. I'm gonna need a lot of stairs and also some slabs, I think. And then shelves. I really enjoy as you're walking under this top floor. I've got these like little archways here, and I think we can come add even more details to those with just a little staircase here. And then maybe even staircases all the way along here. But you know what? It might be happy gas time. Hold on, what am I doing? I literally have a completely open interior. I could totally be happy gassing this. Pretty sure I have a dried ghast over at the bridge. Oh my gosh, look how stupid that looks. Oh dear. Please don't lose faith in my mega build. I know how to build. I swear. Listen, I'm working on it. Good news, it appears as though Grian has not yet taken over my bridge, which is good because I have not yet moved out. I actually don't really plan on ever moving out because this is a great check-in point for me right next to the shopping district. Dried ghast. I have dried ghast somewhere. Aha! Here we are. Just need the one. I will quickly make a ghast moistening pool. Ow! I love it already. And it's not even hydrated yet. They're so cute. Oh shoot, I'm gonna need leads and snowballs. All right, hold on. I must properly prepare for the arrival of this moistened ghast. Oh, now I have to decide what color harness I want to do. Lilacs? That gives magenta. Maybe a magenta harness is the way to go. I know magenta doesn't match our vibe necessarily, but I need this ghast to stand out from everybody else's, and I haven't seen anybody else use a magenta harness. Now we just need some fence posts as a quick docking station. We'll use this area here for ghast docking. And how are we doing? Oh, we're still so sad. Okay. That's okay. I have other things to be doing. We actually do need to do a fair amount of material gathering here because this interior is taking a surprising amount of blocks. I am enjoying, however, doing the interior first. This is a very strange way of building, but a big critique I see of mega bases is that they can be a little hollow or empty. And so I figure if we're just doing the interior first, then that doesn't even have to be something that we think about because the base will be lived in right from day one. I don't know, I'm excited about it. I actually want to work on these doorways a little bit, and this is going to be one of those double walls that I was talking about. So from in here, we're actually just going to do stone brick. And then from here, let's use some mangrove facing this way to make kind of a cool border, right? All right, let's get the rest of these details in, and maybe we'll try some of the crown molding here with more mangrove, although it might be a little bit too much above a doorway. Oh, I actually think I like that. It looks weirdly royal, which, you know, I live here, so I don't mind. Then for the staircase, we just have to add the actual stairs. I'll be honest, I don't really know what to do about this bit where the wall meets the floor here. It's a little bit strange. Lodestones are really cheap to craft now, so I'm wondering if that could solve our problem here by making a cool transition. Ooh, okay, this is still a little bit weird, right? Like, I don't know about you, but I don't like angles meeting like this in this way. Even right here, it's gonna be strange. But right here, we can actually fix it. Not with mangrove, but with some sort of pillar. I'm not gonna worry about this room quite yet. We're gonna focus on the inside. But I do think that this has some potential. Because, I mean, it's a really nice block, isn't it? When I see lodestones, I always think they go really well with polished basalt. I love those colors together. So maybe on this inner edge here, what we actually do is we mirror the mangrove with polished basalt. Okay, it's a little hard to imagine if this is going to work yet, but it's good as a placeholder whilst we kind of work on this side of the room. That's looking pretty good. Now let's check on our ghast. Oh, our ghast is becoming moist. Oh my goodness. Hello, you're so cute. The nice thing about having a kind of symmetrical build as whatever I just did over there, I also have to do over here. Same thing. The baby! Hello! Oh, you're so adorable. I love the happy gas so much. I plan to make this base purely because this mob exists. It is genuinely the main reason I chose a base that is this tall. I mean, you can't even see how tall it is yet. This is only the first, like, 3 floors height. But this little creature right here is going to allow me to do so much building. I've got some snow. Let's see if we can grow this little guy up. Here you go, buddy. You're so cute. There we go. Are you a big guy now? And we're up. Admittedly, okay, I may have to change the magenta harness color. I'm not so sure about that. Okay, so now in theory, I should be able to build things much easier from here. Let's see. Let's get like a crafting table on hand here. Let me just lay that there. It's gonna take a little bit of getting used to. But this, I mean, I have some grand ceilings to build in this base. You can't tell yet because I haven't built them. But when I get to them, being able to actually go up to the top like this without scaffolding and detail them is going to be so important. Okay, I'm making a lot of mistakes, but okay, so there's a learning curve. Go down. Thank you. Okay, all right, I got it. No, nobody worry about me. I'm learning how to build with a happy ghast. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is gonna be great. I literally feel like I'm in creative mode right now. I think that area above my chest there is absolutely screaming to have a painting in it. So, ooh, that's a nice one. I love it. And these are actually 6 across. I think I was meant to do them 7, but 6 actually works really well accidentally in a way that I did not mean at all because our maps of this area are 4 across. So I can actually pick these up and move this map over into our new area, which means I can put an in-progress map in our storage room. That'll be so motivating for me. Of course, we have the original map that we took back at the bridge, and I feel like that's a pretty good spot for the original map, but this is one that's kind of like just as we got started, and then maybe on this side we can put the final completed one, and some other ones along the other walls if we want to. Oh, that'll be good. We may actually want to consider glow item frames for the map, but for today, I mean, that looks really good. This has all worked out accidentally really well. Okay, I'm really getting into the details of this whole thing now, but I want this to look very, I don't know, just detailed, nice, epic. Any historic architecture I've ever been in has been so amazingly detailed from top to bottom, and although I'm not trying to recreate anything specific here, I do think we can do a lot with the little bit of interior that we have started. Hello, little ghast, come here. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Arches like this between the wooden pillars. Actually, that means we're going to need to add some wooden pillars, but that's okay, that could be done. Yeah, that already looks so much more intricate, doesn't it? And then we'll just add some shelves like this. Oh, I like it! These details are so important, I think, on a build like this. Okay, wooden details, I like it. And then to contrast that, deep slate details on this side over here. Okay, so it's a little bit weird because these are offset a bit, but I think the build is so big that you can get away with little discrepancies like that. And then we'll just add in some slabs to smooth it all out. I think I like that a lot. On the top layer here, by the way, we're gonna have a railing along here, so you'll be able to kind of look down into this grand space, and I think that'll have a really cool effect. Fun fact about Happy Gas building, by the way, you can vacuum up all of these little blocks. You don't have to get off the gas. You can just fly on over them. Got 'em. Okay, I admit it. Building inside out was really fun. You kind of forget that you're even building inside out when you're looking at it from this view. It's not until you go over here and you stand here that you're like, oh yeah, right. It's not meant to look like that. That doesn't look very good. Let's make a quick stop over at my unsanctioned path, completely undecorated or built in any way shop. I'm calling it a shop. It's still a shop. I mean, it's making diamonds. It's making diamonds. 15 more diamonds? I must have made a stack of diamonds today. Scar is building us a shopping district this season, and I don't know how he's gonna feel about my path shop. I mean, it's technically connected to the shopping district, just like on a really long path.
You go down a little bit. Oh, yep. Hi,
There's some
Jem.
potential.
Jeez
Jem wants to
Louise.
build a shop, right?
I have a shop at the tavern, and it may never move. I've made a stack of diamonds at my
Okay, so you gotta-
Shulkerbuck shop on the tavern.
You got to move the tavern, Scar.
No, if you touch
That's what
that
this comes down
tavern,
to.
Yep.
I
Yep,
will
gotta
rip
move
off
it.
your mustache.
Move the tavern.
Excuse me, it is a moosh stash.
Nuh-uh.
It seems like an unsanctioned shop to me outside of the shopping district.
The shopping district didn't exist when I put them there.
Shopping district, so he will enforce the rules.
Oh. Wait, Monopoly Man head. That's rare.
It was
I
important.
think she's gonna get us next. Oh, look out.
I'm right here.
Okay. Whew. Have you been working on your base, Gem?
Etho, I have a whole interior and no exterior, and I need you to see it just so you can have your approval
Okay.
of the inside-out method.
I'm sure it's great. I saw you had like some kind of.
It
V
actually
going on
looks
already.
incredibly stupid, unless you're on the inside, which is lovely.
Okay, let's go check it out.
Okay, come on.
Inside out is the way to go. Mm-hmm. Best way of building.
Of course. So from
Okay.
here, you could see.
You did some kind of exterior. You got the.
No, but
netherrack
none of
and-
this is the exterior.
Oh.
None of these blocks will
Oh,
be
this is the
touching an
inside
outside
arch.
wall. This is inside only.
It feels very exterior though, right?
Yeah, but it's gonna be the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like the roof is not going up there. There'll be no roof attached to that. That's the next floor. Will be above that.
above the arch.
Yeah, there'll be like 3 more floors. The roof is like 100 blocks off of this.
I don't even understand how that could work.
This build almost reaches build height. It's quite tall.
Oh, really? Okay, maybe I misunderstood how tall it's actually gonna get then.
It's gonna be quite tall. But if you come on the inside, everything makes sense.
Oh, I like those arches.
Yeah,
those are fancy.
see, it all makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Good use of the new shelf as well.
Yep, shelves, arches, lots of pathways. The corner is gonna be towers with spiral staircases to get you up and down, and potentially water elevators, because, you know, tall.
I feel like this place needs a lot of candles.
It's going to need an absurd amount of candles, and also it looks very bright right now, but it will be entirely enclosed with very few windows,
Yeah.
so
It'll be
it's gonna be
pretty
dark.
right?
yeah.
Are you doing stained glass windows? Like is
Yeah,
that the
there'll be
vibe
big
you're going
stained glass
for?
windows,
Yeah,
hopefully.
very cool.
The final thing that I need to do is take all of my garbage that I have absolutely everywhere on the server and bring it to the storage room. After all, it's not exactly a very effective storage room if it's mostly just empty. Luckily, Bartering Farm gives us tons of leather, so I should be able to label all of these appropriately. Yep, I have a lot of sorting ahead of me. Anyways, I think that's about all the time that I have for today. Thank you for joining me and watching me build this little inside-out mega base with a cool little storage room. I'm really excited to be able to work from this room and build the whole exterior and interior of this base. I'll see you next time, everyone. Goodbye!